What's up, guys? Rumblin Man today, coming to you from the Florida Gulf Coast. Hope everybody out there is doing great. If you're a big follower of this channel, then you know I'm a big fan of DR Strings. I love their bass strings. I've reviewed their neon white bass strings, reviewed their pure blues bass strings, did a little impromptu video demoing some Black Beauty bass strings. And I'm interested to review more, if I can get my hands on more, because DR is a great company. My friend John originally let me know about their strings, and I'm very thankful to him for that. DR strings are made with great care. They're handmade strings. You know when you open a pack of these that you're getting a high quality product. Flatwound strings, for most bass players, it's usually a love or a hate situation. I haven't talked to a lot of bass players who were just kind of indifferent about flatwounds, and I find it interesting. As for me, I like flatwounds, not as much as rounds, but I do like them, and I do prefer to have them on one of my basses. So I do have, as you saw in the intro video, I do have them strung up on my jazz bass, and I've got a couple more demos for you here so you can hear a little bit more of how they sound. You may say, well, Daniel, do I need flatwounds? You know, I'm a bass player. Do I need to put them on one of my basses? And my answer is you never know till you'll try. You know, to put it as simply as I can, flatwound strings are usually going to give you a more vintage tone. They're not usually as lively sounding as rounds. If you listen to the Motown records of the 60s, like James Jamerson's bass playing, you know, it was a P bass with flats. The Stax records out of Memphis, Duck Dunn's bass playing, that was a P bass with flats. It gives you an old thumpy sound, and it's groovy, and it can also be used in modern music as well. I can tell you this, I've recorded with flatwound strings on various recording projects, and even on recording projects in which it was very contemporary music, not necessarily vintage. And you can always get great sounds out of them, and quite frankly, a lot of people will put them on a P bass, but I often will put flatwounds on a jazz bass because that bridge pickup brings out a little more tone. Whether you love or hate flatwound strings, or whether you're indifferent, I recommend giving these DR handmade legend flatwound strings a try. Now, this pack is a set of 5-string flatwound strings that I have on my 5-string jazz bass, as you heard. The great thing about these DRs is the quality. These are handmade quality. A lot of care is put into every string that they produce. These are polished stainless steel flats that are constructed on a round core. And that's something that's been unique in the industry for a number of years. I love what the box says right here. Legends require more time, care, and extra steps to make than any other bass strings. The extra effort DR expands making Legends results in a bass string which we believe is highly flexible, musically bright, not harshly bright, musically bright, renowned for durability, unusually long life, consistency, and string-to-string balance. That sells me right there. If I'm looking for a flatwound string and I read that, usually I'm going to go on and hit that add to cart button on Amazon, and you can do that today as well. I've got a link in the description to where you can go on and get your DR flats on Amazon today if you like the sound of these. Anyway, you know what I think about DR Strings. I think they're a wonderful company. I think they make amazing products. I'm looking forward to hopefully reviewing more DR Strings in the future because I just think they're fabulous. Huge thanks to the gang at DR Strings for making this review possible today. As always, God bless you guys. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Maybe if you're considering getting flatwound strings or you've tried flats and you're considering DRs, I think you've got absolutely nothing to lose by trying some of these. If you like this video today, go on and give me a thumbs up button. If you want to see more string reviews, bass reviews, guitar reviews, pedal reviews, a little bit of everything, go and subscribe to my channel. Trying to get to as many subscriptions as I can so that we can grow and expand the reach of the work of Rumblin Man. I'm also on Facebook, facebook.com/RumblinMan. And check out my friends at DR Strings, an excellent company. And I like getting on their website just to look around at the different strings that they have. They just have such a cool take on strings. It's such a unique company, www.drstrings.com. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching and take care.